But let's get to the official radio blog for today. Thank you so much, Olufunke, by the way.
Toyosi with the
for
radio
opening
blog.
the guy. All right, so radio blog with Toyosi. What's up?
Hello, fam. Good morning. How are you doing? Okay, so today I'm going to be blogging about something, and it's quite funny because everybody has actually gone through this thing at some point in our life. So last year, God, opened my eyes to something. I got to a particular season in my life, and it was towards the beginning of the year, and I felt like everybody around me was leaving. It felt like there was no friend. It was just you and you alone. And it took me a while because I started having issues with people, because I'll be like, okay, you just come once in a while to check up on me and all of that. I wasn't having that, that vibe that you get with your friend and all of that. And somehow it was already showing. I had bitterness against a lot of people, because I'm like, you can't just come into my life when you want. Yeah. You are my friend. You should be there every single time. And it took me a while to understand, when God actually taught me this thing, that God puts people in your life first for a reason, other people for a season, and there are people that will be there for a lifetime. So it means that you get into certain seasons in your life. For example, most times, let's say a pregnant woman, for example, for 9 months, she's going to be in a particular phase of her life. Yeah. God will put somebody there, or people around her. If you notice, some of them begin to have pregnant friends, or when they go to the clinic, there's just somebody there that, within that season, the person has the capacity to, help them and all of that. And then God puts people in your life for a reason. For example, when I was trying to get into school, I knew that there were certain people that I don't know how we met. Maybe I was trying to write one exam, and then they'll just, okay, how you doing? Okay, do this, just for that reason. And I was making the mistake of trying to make those people fit into other seasons of my life. But it was like they didn't have the capacity. For example, I'm trying to get into school, then I'm trying to tell you something. Okay, maybe I've not been praying. The person is like, okay, so what's up? The person is like, okay, let's talk about that school thing. And it was hard for me, because I'm like, I'm calling you my friend, so you should be able to, relate with me. And then I had people that I noticed that regardless of seasons, regardless of reasons, they were always there. And the thing is, we must recognize this part of our lives, and recognize that people that you expect as friends, there are people that I know that, okay, if I need something as regards career, I could meet and I could walk up to. It just makes life easy for you, and it also helps you not to hold back to people that you should let go. For example, you have a friend that is like, okay, after the old school thing went out, it's like the conversation has died, but then you're like, this person is my friend, let me struggle. But God is saying, let go. The reason why I brought this person into your life is over. And another thing again is, as we grow in life, there are certain people. For example, the friends I used to think that when I was growing up, because I used to have a lot of friends that I'm like, okay, the friends I say I cannot do without this person. I've already pictured when we're old, we'll do childhood kids, something and all of that. But then I had to learn that those friends could not fit into the capacity God was bringing me into, so he had to take them away for some reasons. It doesn't make them bad people. It doesn't make, but I just realized that in this season now, there's a lot of fake friends, blah 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 blah. I'm telling you, so you must understand that I had to learn it the hard way, actually, because I'm like, what's going on? But now I understand that there are certain friends that in everything they are always there. They will always be there. These ones are like, they've just become a part of my life and all of that. And again, it helps you, because most times when we get to certain seasons like this, there are seasons God will bring us into, and it just has to be you. It doesn't mean that God will not, along the journey, bring people around you that would, help you in a way. But then God is saying that this process, you have to go through it alone. Nobody can help you with this. You have to learn these things on your own. So it will just help you. And again, when the devil wants to catch somebody, because I was really getting to that point. When the devil wants to catch you, it will just begin to put little issues in your way. And one thing he's good at is the moment he can isolate you, take you away from your tribe, he already has you. He has you for life. He has you just in that corner. Because you will begin to realize that the moment you begin to feel like, okay, this is my friend, this person is not there for me, blah blah blah, you begin to open room like for other things to come in. And that's when one person will bring gist for you. This person said this, she said that red skirt, blah blah blah, you people bought it at this price, blah blah, and all of that. So I just had to just learn it and understand that friends are there for a season, some for a reason, others for a lifetime. And the ones that you get for a lifetime, even the ones that are for a lifetime, you have to be intentional about keeping them. You cannot just, because you know that God put them in your life forever. You have to be intentional. To me, I see friendship like marriage. That's how I see friendship. Because if you're intentional about your friends, and if you can learn everything that you need to learn with your friends rightly, going into a relationship or being in a relationship, that's emotional relationship, love and all of that, will be quite easy for you, because you know how to partner with somebody. But when you just see friends as just one thing, friends can either make or mar you, and your friends are a pointer to where you go to. So that's just it, basically.
Toyosi has preached a storm as usual. Pastor T.
That right there is very liberating. Could be very liberating for certain people, especially at this time. See, for some people, you see that sermon that Pastor Toyosi just preached. That's all you need right now. To heal you of all bitterness, to heal you of wasting your time. See, if your friend is for, like you said, if a friendship is for a season and you are trying to force it to be for a lifetime, you are wasting your time, your emotions, and your resources.
Yeah.
And if a friendship is for a season, don't start getting mad at the person after the person has, completed the in quote contract. Man, it's easier said than done, because a lot of times emotions get involved and we get attached to certain people. And when this thing where they're talking, even pastors have this challenge as well. Your associate pastor needs to go, for example. He's been with you, he has served with you in the church for a while, and then now he needs to go start his own ministry, for example. But senior pastor is the idea, like, but God is saying, I sent this person to you to serve you.
He doesn't have a release.
Yeah, I don't release you.
Are you prepared? I'm telling you.
Just to let you know that it happens to even the best of us. Yeah. So, in case that is where you are right now, and you are really struggling to keep somebody, to hold somebody down, a friendship that was for a season that is over, and you are trying to renew that contract by force, God is trying to tell you today, or to remind you, hey, you probably might have to move on. And also get to really appreciate those friends who are there for a lifetime. I mean, I heard Dr. Darius Daniels, I don't have the time to share more about that, but he said a lot of us do not appreciate those friends who fall into that lifetime circle, because we have not really suffered what betrayal feels like. And so some of us don't appreciate the best of our friends or the best of relationships that we have, because we do not even know what it means to lose them. So if you have that one who is not just a seasonal friend, celebrate him and appreciate him or her and nurture him or her. Enough said.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Toyosi. Thank you. Time it is. It is the Praise the Clock Show, 10 a.m. West African time, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Every weekday, right here on PraiseworldRadio.com. We have all the very best of news, gist, music, and so much fun. All right, so make sure you catch us every weekday. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram at PraiseWorld_, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel on YouTube, Praiseworld TV. Oh, it's time. It's Praise the Clock. I'll see you.